Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am here with a Crafty Temu spooky season haul. This month I decided to focus on all things Halloween, spooky, but I don't have anything that's super scary. I will link all the things below that are available. If they're not, I will put that in there also. I, of course, do a giveaway of all the things that I'm showing you that I have made. You actually get the pieces that I made from the die cuts and stamps, etc. Temu is controversial for some people, so I just have to say, you know, you have to do what's best for you when you're shopping and what you can afford. And, you know, so I don't want to hear any negative Nellies. But I have enjoyed pretty much everything I have bought off of there. There's only been a few things, and they're quick to give you your money back if you're unhappy with something for whatever reason. But so we will just get to it. I have quite a bit of things to go through and show you. And I'm going to start with this stencil, since this is the only stencil that I got for Halloween. And it is this spider web, and this is, I stenciled it onto a piece of paper. It's like a 6x6, I think, stencil, and it's super cute. And so this will be included in the giveaway. Then, let's see, I have this stamp set of the witches. Hocus Pocus, one of my favorite Halloween movies. And I did color one, and then I left one blank so that you could color it, whoever wins. You can stay tuned to the end to see the question to answer to be entered. Okay, let's see, what next? Okay, let's go with this one. Okay, I have this stamp set, and I did cut it in half to fit it in my case, because it doesn't come in this case. It just comes in a little plastic baggie. But it has spooky apples on it. And these were super cute, and I colored them, and I cut them out. And then I also stamped out the sentiments for you that say, you're the caramel to my apple, there's snow one like you, happy Halloween, holiday wishes and snowman kisses, and you're the pick of the orchard. So I thought these were really cute. I liked them really good online, and then whenever I got them here, I was like, what in the world am I going to use this for? But I mean, these could be used for other things other than Halloween. Like, this could be a Christmas, this could be, you know, for a fair page, or, you know, in general, a carnival type thing. So you just have to kind of use your imagination. Alright, the next stamp set is this one. Hopefully it's not glaring really bad. But it has mostly titles on it. October, Happy Halloween, Trick or Treat, Autumn Harvest, and it has these pumpkins that you can stamp, and then of course a bat and all the other little things, a candy. But they're super cute. I did not stamp everything, but I stamped most of it, and all of it turned out good. I've never really had an issue with no stamps not stamping well, like some people say. And these were only stamped one time. So, like, I didn't use a, what do you call them? The little things. I don't know. It went out of my mind. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, y'all. I can't think. The little stamp pad helper thing where you put all your stamps on and then you smash it. Either way, these were only stamped once. I used a glass block and stamped them once. With these, I did color in with my markers. This one I stamped. This one was the solid stamp, like this one. And I just stamped it in that color ink, and then I stamped the silhouette on top of it. So These were super cute. This was my fault because I stamped it in the orange ink, and then you can't see very well. Like whenever I use my marker to color it in, it kind of orange on orange was not a good look. But you can tell, I mean, it's still cute. They're still usable. The next stamp set is these little witches. And it says, if you got it haunted, best witches, you put a spell on me. They're super adorable. Like, I love them. And I did cut them out and color them. I had to fussy cut because they don't have dies with them. But then I stamped out the 3 sentiments to go with it. So those will be in there. And then this is the last stamp set I think that I have. And it's these pumpkins, and they mix and match. You have different stems that you can do on them, and they have different designs in them. Hey pumpkin, happy Halloween. And so I have all the little pumpkins I stamped out, and I did fussy cut them. I stamped them on colored cardstock. I just use up my scraps to do these every month, y'all. Like, I go through so many scraps, and I mean, it creates so many embellishments. It's crazy. Okay, so let's get into the dies. We'll start with this one first. This is a famous wizard. I'm not going to say what it is because they might take down my video. I've heard of that happening. But there's multiple dies that comes in this one pack of different things. And actually, I think this one's separate. This one was a separate die. And then these. And I may have showed these before. I don't remember. And maybe my very first haul. But since it was, you know, witches, wizards, Halloweeny, I thought I would show these again. I did cut one out in each of the house colors. And then this one, let's see where my other little piece is to it. Here we go. But are those not the cutest? This one goes here for the P. And then you have these. So, a whole little collection. Alright, and then, let's see here. Alright, then I have this little haunted house. And it's super cute. And I always print out the picture to show me what I'm doing. Because these, as you can tell, these ones are some really small pictures. I mean, not pictures, pieces. And I can honestly say I will probably never put this one together. This will be a die that I gift to someone because it was, I mean, each one of these is a separate piece. Like this little shutter, this window, the other shutter, the little spider, this little thing, this, each fence. I mean, like, each thing is a separate piece and you have to layer it all up. So, I don't know that I would ever put this together again. So, but yeah, if you like doing small stuff like this, I mean, it's detailed and it would be a super cute embellishment piece. But for all the work you have to put into it, it's not like you would be churning them out for a swap like, you know, 10 of those little babies, because it was a lot. My next one I'll show you is this. Now this can be a shaker die. It actually is a shaker die, but it was marketed as a St. Patrick's Day pot of gold, but I made it a cauldron with potion in it. And I think it turned out really cute. But like I said, it's supposed to be a pot of gold. So you just have to rethink some of those things. Like, you know, you can give them dual purposes. Okay. Next is this shaker die. And it's a ghost. And it has a little spider web and a small ghost and then the face on it. So I did actually make a shaker. for it. And then I have all these additional pieces that I cut out that I'll send of just the ghost, because I cut it out a bunch just to have enough to build it up, because so I didn't have to use foam tape around that since it was so narrow. I just cut out the same piece a bunch of times and put it on there. So really cute. And then you get all these as an additional from if you do it that way. Alright, now I have this one. It's just a die. It doesn't have any other pieces to it. It's a singular piece. And I cut this out on it. And I've bent it up a little bit. This one I just backed a piece on it and I fussy cut. I fussy cut a piece of pattern paper behind it. But look how much of a difference it makes and just jazzes it up, so to speak. And you could totally cut this out in orange so that your pumpkins would be orange. And then you could take a marker and color in the Happy Halloween, and you could color in the leaf. I mean, you know, the sky's the limit when it comes to little things like that. Okay, so then next we have this. It says Boo. And I cut it out twice. I cut it out once in black and once in white. And then I cut the spider webs out of the black one. And then just glued it onto the white one so that you could have the spider webs in white. And then I put some, a shimmer pen. I took a shimmer pen and colored in the web to make it sparkly. And I hopefully it'll show up on camera, but. Okay. And then next, I have this shaker die, and it says Boo, but I did not make this one a shaker this time. But like I said, it is a shaker die. Here's the additional pieces from cutting it out, but pretty much I just cut it out, and then I cut out the little frame around it, and I just put it on here to make the word Boo. But like I said, it's totally a shaker, and it would be fun to do that, but I was limited on time for this month. I wanted to already have this up, but life has been crazy, crazy. Alright, so next, let me get my next stack. I have a lot of stuff, y'all, but I've been collecting it for quite some time. Not just, you know, since October. So this one is potion bottles, but you could think perfume bottles, you know, you could use it for, you know, milk and cookies. I mean, you could transform it into, you know, a little milk bottle or whatever. But, you know, you could, all kinds of things. But I took and I cut them out, out of some in black and some in gray. Now, this is the label that comes with it. And you could totally, on these bigger bottles, you could put it sideways like this, long ways, to put whatever you wanted on there. But I went online and Googled free potion labels and pretty much just saved it to my computer and printed off. It was like a whole little page of free labels that said different things. I printed them out, cut them out, and they were perfect to put on these bottles to make potion bottles. So, is that not the coolest? So, that is those. That's probably one of my most favorite out of all of them so far. Alright, so next is this witch's hat with the shoes and the crow and all that. And I cut it out in black, and then I just backed it and fussy cut with some glitter paper. And I put some orange paper in this before I glued the glitter one on. And then I added some diamond art. Sorry, my mind went blank. Diamond art for the little eyes. And I just thought that just turned out the cutest. Alright, so next, y'all probably already saw this cart. That was in my last Temu video. Haul of the add-ons, and this is an additional add-on I wanted to just show it again, but the cart comes separate, and then you get add-ons, and this one's the Halloween add-on. It has the spider webs and a cauldron. It has the pumpkins and some additional little signs, because with this add-on, you can make it a coffee cart. You can go Halloween or you can go fall with just this one add-on. So you can do lots of different things. So this is pretty much the cart. And I added the little cat and the pumpkins and the spider webs and all that stuff. And I left the sign blank so that you could write whatever you wanted on there to personalize it. Alright, so then I have this little witch die. And she has lots of little pieces, but she wasn't hard to put together at all. And I thought it was just the cutest. And she has this little cauldron with the potion and the stick. And then these little bats. And I just thought it was the cutest. Loved it. She's really cute. She is kind of small. You know, the palm of my hand. But it's a good card size. Even a layout, a little embellishment cluster, it would work out well. Alright, so next, let's see. Y'all saw these gnomes. I don't know. Did I do the gnomes in the last add-on video? I don't remember if I had the gnomes. Maybe I didn't yet. I don't think I did. Okay, but anyways, this is the gnome set, and it comes in its own. It's separate. Just the gnome. And he comes holding a cup, and he has a couple of different hats, and it's just the basic gnome. But the add-on part, you can get all kinds of add-ons, and this one's the Halloween fall add-on. He comes with the crow, an acorn, the two different pumpkin hats. Super cute, and it has some leaves and things like that in there that you can cut out for it. But these are really cute. But I will post the link for both of those, the actual gnome and the add-on. Okay, so next, I think I've probably showed these on a video, maybe my very first video, but I wanted to show them again since it's fall, Halloween time. These are pumpkins. They layer up. There's two different pumpkins in the thing. And I mean, the pieces are crazy. Like, this is not a die I would put together a lot just because it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 or 6 layers for each pumpkin. And that's a lot. And, you know, I ain't got time for that. Just to layer it up. But they're really cute. And they wind up thick because they have so many layers in them. Alright, so the next is this sorting hat from you know where. And it's really cute. And I ended up just fussy cutting a backer piece to give it the darkness behind. And I just fussy cut around it. So, but it's really cute. Cut really good. Alright, next up is this die set. And it is candy. And it is meant, I'm pretty sure, for Christmas because all the pictures, that's what it showed. It showed peppermints and, you know, Christmas candies and all that. But I made some Halloween candies from it because who says it has to just be Christmas? You know, it can be anything you want it to be. So I thought these turned out really cute, and I added a little bit of bling and some line work with my white gel pen. And then y'all have saw the truck before. The truck is bought separately. And it actually comes with Easter. I don't know why. It's not just sold by itself, but it comes with a little bunny and carrots and all that and an Easter tag for it. But you buy the truck separately. And then this is the add-on. It's a Halloween add-on. I don't have the picture printed out for it yet. But this is the truck that it makes for Halloween. And it has multiple different tags, and there's also another one that says, I think, boo or something. It has like 4 different tags that it can say. And I took, these are the potion bottles that came with it, but I took all the little letters out of the tags that was extra, and then I just spelled out words on the potion bottle. So I thought that was cute and a good way to reuse letters that you might not use otherwise. You might just throw away. But I think that's really cute. And then here's the donuts. They made another appearance. I did have the donuts, I think is in my last video. And they were super cute. You can totally make this a shaker if you wanted. But I have just been enjoying making them for different things because you can literally make them in any color, any theme, and make it fit. Who don't love donuts, right? So on this one, I just cut it out, and then I took my glossy accents and put on the frosting part, and then while it was wet, I just dropped in some little shaker filler type stuff to just give it a little bit of, you know, sprinkles on there to make it sweet. And then I cut out sweet to go with them. I love the donuts. That's probably one of my favorite ones that I've got. Okay, and then this one is a bag topper to make your own treat bags. And it comes with different words like boo, hocus pocus, trick or treat. So I did not glue it together for the bag toppers, but pretty much it's literally a bag topper that you can put and create a treat bag. You could totally cut this in half and use this on your page, add the words, and, you know, make a title, you know, frame a photo. You could use these. They're very multi-purpose. So, here is like some of the words. This one's trick or treat, and then you got hocus pocus, and then you got boo, and then it has these little ghosts and these bats with it to add to it and decorate. Alright, and then this one, I have already used this one a lot. It's a tree, and it has multiple layers on it. It's really cute. So I cut this one out in black just as the base because, you know, this could totally be a spooky Halloween tree on its own. But it has like 3 or 4 layers, and I did cut it out in black since I was doing a Halloween theme. But these are really cute, and if you use foam tape to add the layers in, you can totally give it a lot of dimension. This is my last die. I was disappointed in this one, I'll be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger pumpkin, but it comes with like 3 different pumpkins, and these are the biggest ones, so they're tiny. I thought they were going to be bigger, and they wasn't, but they did cut good. Even though one of them is literally smaller than my fingertip, as you can see. These are about as big as my thumb. So they're really small, but they would be cute if you used them. I mean, you could even put them in as a shaker, inside of a shaker to be your little filler stuff. You could put them in a cluster, you know. You could put them in the back of a truck or a wagon if you had something like that to build on. So, still usable, but like I said, I was disappointed in that one because they were so small, and it's my fault for not reading the measurements because I'm sure it had it on there. Okay, and then I have this embossing folder, and I embossed 2 different pieces, and I love how it looks. It embossed really good, and it's not necessarily Halloween, but I just wanted to include something other than dies and stamps that I'd got. So this one was a good pattern for Halloween. And last but not least, I have these buttons. Now, these buttons came in a 50 pack, and I already shared them, so you will get, whoever wins will get all of these little buttons in this baggie. But they all have different, some of them are repeats, but they pretty much have different little Halloween pictures on them, but they are wooden buttons. And I have not been disappointed yet with the buttons that I have got off of Temu. I really like them. Let me see. Stand up so y'all can see a little bit closer. So I can see what I'm looking at. But aren't these cute? I have this one upside down. But, I mean, they're really cute. Here's a little ghosty. Here's a bat. Whoops. Here's a bat. My rings are turned around. There's a witch's hat. So they're really cute, and they're just a few bucks for, like I said, 50 buttons. And I don't mind sharing them because there's so many, I'm never going to use them all. And there usually is like 2 or 3 of each button, each different picture on it in there. So let me pause for just a second, and I will lay everything out that you are entering the drawing for, and I will let you know what the question is going to be. I'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all. Here is all the embellishments I made from the stamps, the dies, the stencil, and some of the buttons. So, to enter to win the whole kit and caboodle, I want you to leave me a comment and let me know which is your favorite out of all of this, and what is your favorite Halloween tradition if you celebrate Halloween, and if not, what's your favorite fall tradition? So, leave me a comment. I will try to post all the links to these things below. And you guys let me know what you think. And until next time, bye y'all.